Hi and welcome to another Audio Grail auction. This auction is for a pearl finish special edition Audio Grail Garrard 301, serial number 69357. This is a silver plate, original silver plate unit, and it features the pearlescent finish, which is very difficult to capture in the light. It's very subtle, it's very tasteful, and has been produced professionally for us for this limited run to celebrate our 100th series of Garrard 301s. This unit's been fully restored. Here we have the new metal cover, which has been zinc plated. Obviously we have new brake. Spindle housing has been completely refurbished, completely cleansed ultrasonically. Brand new felt. All screws, washers, springs, linkages and associated parts are plated. The speed disc is professionally polished. Spins wonderfully. And just above the speed disc here we have the brand new idler wheel. This idler wheel, rock solid here. Bushes have been checked. Everything's been plated. Just trying to bring out a bit of the colour here. Though, as I say, very difficult with the camera. Later on we'll be actually looking at this unit being tested for sound and speed, stability and so forth. But before we do that, let's have a look at the underside of the unit. Okay, well here we have the underside of the Pearl number 3. As you can see, all the linkages have been completely replated. They offer a wonderful lustre, and obviously that strips away all of the poisonous cadmium from the linkages, which so often decays. Looking up here towards the motor now, you'll notice that all of the springs have been replaced. We have new isolation on each of the springs. The motor has been completely rebuilt, professionally I need to add, and to a very high standard. This motor's working very, very quietly. Plenty of torque. Following it round, you'll note that we have the new spark suppressor and new idler housing grommets here to ensure no rumble is transferred through the idler wheel, which minimises things a great deal. The spindle housing again from the underside here, you can note how clean that is. Our aim is to try and reproduce the Garrards, or service the Garrards, to a standard close to the way that they left the factory. However, with the paint finish and with the professional linkage plating, some of these areas of the Garrard are actually much improved over the original, and that was just to do with cost. Garrard wouldn't have gone to the expense of a pearlescent finish, or indeed the expense of the plating that we have here. Cosmetically, of course, it looks wonderful, and just makes this unit a little bit more unique. Next we'll be having a look at the special edition platter, non-strobe platter for this unit, and then after that we'll have a look over at this unit being speed tested. This is the platter for the Pearl number 3. You'll note this is a brand new Garrard reproduction mat by Perfect Sound. They're licensed to use the Garrard name. Wonderfully supple, really does look wonderful on this particular unit. Really flexible, really, really nice. And now here we have the non-strobe platter in an absolute black gloss mirror finish. I don't know if you can see the reflection in the floor here, or indeed if I was to put my hand over it, here you can see the reflection quite clearly. This has been professionally done. Many, many coats of paint and lacquers have been used to produce this finish, which is stunning. I mean, it really does look wonderful as the turntable spins, and you'll see that in just a moment. It's just another small, unique notion that we've put together for our limited edition series, trying to take the aesthetics of the Garrard and perhaps have a little fun but still remaining true, and I hope we've achieved that. Certainly the unit looks wonderful, and we'll be having a look at her being speed tested and played in just a moment. Hi and welcome back to the testing of this Pearl number 3. Here we're going to be using a clear audio strobe disc and speed light. Okay, so we're set on the 33 setting, we're dead central here, and now we'll just apply the light, looking at the inner rim of markings there, and you can see that that is pretty much stable. This turntable's been running for now around about 10 minutes just to give it a chance to warm through. Looking back now, central and stable. Once more. And that's the central position. The tone arm we're going to be using today is the SME 312S, which is a modern magnesium mould arm. This one's been rewired with Kondo silver fairy wire, and that's running into a Koetsu rosewood. So let's give it a listen.